Hello Virgo and welcome to your March 2021 video. My name is Zara and I'm going to be taking you through the astrology for March. Now all the planets are direct, which means all planets are moving forward until April. So basically now Virgo, it's the time to take action with all the things that you want to bring to order in your life. What do you want to put where you want to see it? And this is mentally, emotionally, physically, and also when it comes to your health and wellness. What do you want for yourself? Planets moving forward gives us the opportunity to basically take forward action on all the things that we want. We don't have as much challenges as we do. When it's holding us back, here it's time you move with it. Move with this energy and push on with what it is that you want to accomplish. So now, on the 4th of March, we have Mars moving into your 10th house. So Mars moving into the 10th house is how does the world see you at large in your career, your status basically. This is where you want to put energy. How are you seen to those around you? How are you seen? And this is shining light on that. How do others see you? How do you want? And you'll be thinking about how do other people see me? And how do I really want them to see me? We often as people change how other people see us all the time. When we gain a different perspective and a different understanding of ourselves, we change ourselves. So this is that energy where you want to create some changes within yourself of how you're seen when it comes to the people around you. When it comes to career, because the 10th house does rule career. Yeah, you'd want to take energy to put into your career and any career changes you want to make. Mars is about action, vitality, going up about whatever it is you want. Even if there's a challenge in front, you'll be like, no, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. And this is what I see for me. And you'll have that energy and vitality to push forward with those ideas. On the 13th, we have a new moon. And on the 16th, we have Mercury going into your 7th house. Now, in 7th house, a new moon 7th house brings new beginnings to your relationships. This can be personal relationships and this can be work relationships. Mercury will have you thinking about your relationships and how you relate to others. A new moon is when we set new intentions. So that means it's a time of new beginnings. But before every new beginning, we have to change some things. We have to see some things that we don't want. It's a beautiful time because it gives you an opportunity to revive, to renew, to bring something new when it comes to relationships. If you're single and looking for a relationship, it's great. If you're in a relationship, this is about now looking at ways to revive it, to communicate. How do you want to share and communicate and find that intimacy and romance? And Mercury will have you thinking a lot about your relationships, the people you see at work, the people you relate to on a daily basis, and also your personal relationships when it comes to your loved ones. That's what the 7th house is about. And also the 7th house is about partnering up. Do you want to partner up with someone when it comes to any work ideas you might have? It's all about those kinds of things. Relating, partnering up, that's the 7th house. Then on the 21st, we have the sun moving into your 8th house. And on the 22nd, we have Venus moving into your 8th house. Now the 8th house, Venus. It's important to note that the 8th house is about our hidden fears. It's about information and sometimes even finding out information that we not necessarily want to hear, because that's what the 8th house does. It shows us everything that's hidden. So gaining that information insight will be good. But Venus coming in shows that you also want to be more intimate when it comes to relationships. Share yourself in a deeper way, in a more intimate way, to release your fears. Sometimes we have layers when it comes to love, and those layers are all the rejection and past hurts. So now you're pulling all of those things back and you want to basically become more intimate. And that's what Venus is. It's allowing for that healing and allowing for you to actually release the hidden parts of yourself for that healing. So allow for that transit to happen for you. It's a beautiful transit. The sun, the 8th house, research, information. It's about investing money, finances, other people's resources, even if you're in a relationship, your partner's resources. So it's all about that money and understanding and looking at it, shining light. And there's also a good time for maybe money to come in, or looking at your finances and how you can work them, how you can spend money, what are you doing with your money, so that basically you have more money basically to do the things that you want to do. The 8th house rules finances, things hidden, our fears, seeing things clearly. So the 8th house really gives you that energy to have the perspective, have the eyesight to see things when it comes to reevaluating resources, yours or someone else's, and finances, and getting that in there. And also seeing what you want to invest in. Oftentimes, if you have an idea when it comes to career, we don't invest in ourselves. There's a ton of time you to invest in yourself. It takes time, it takes energy. Do you have that to invest in yourself? On the 28th, we have a full moon, and this will be happening in your second house. Now, the second house rules finances, it rules our values, and also our support and resources. So a full moon here is asking you, what do you value? What do you value within your life? This is very important to look at your values and what's important to you and what you really want in your life. You know, we sometimes underestimate what we value. We just take it for granted, meaning, say for example, you like taking long walks, and you will basically not see that has value. In essence, that for you, you find that good for yourself, you have more energy, you have more vitality, you have more time to think clearly. So maybe something else comes up and somebody else needs you, and it becomes an ongoing thing, and you don't take the time to put in the energy into what you value, you'll find yourself feeling very deflated. So here it's really looking at, what do you value? What do you value within your home? What do you value within your relationships? What do you value with the people around you? What do you value? And really releasing any fears or doubts you have about going after your values and really bringing that into your life. This is also a time where you might think, oh, let me do something nice for someone else. Maybe, do something charitable. It's also a good way to also boost income. It's also a good way to look at your talents. What value do you see within yourself, your talents, your creative talents? Can you use or utilize that to basically bring in any extra income when it comes to yourself? Thank you so much for watching. Do have a lovely month of March.